Hello and welcome to another tutorial in the Bukkit server series, and today I'm going to be explaining how to use World Edit. I was originally going to do both World Edit and World Guard in one tutorial, however both are very extensive plugins and I will only be doing one at a time, so I'll be doing World Edit this tutorial and World Guard in the next one. So to get started, I want you to type, actually clear your inventory first. So let's clear it by just exiting everything out, and I want you to type, if you're an operator, //wand, and if you have the plugin installed correctly, this should pop up. And what I want you to do is go get out some stone from the inventory, or any block will work actually, and just place it in one position right here. And then we can place some stone right here. Now, I want you to left click on one of the blocks and right click on one of the other ones. So you can select a first position and a second position. Now, what this has made is there is actually an invisible rectangle, three-dimensional rectangle that has been created. So between this block and this block, there's an invisible rectangle. So I want you to type //set 0. And what this has done is it has changed the three-dimensional rectangle selection to 0, which also means air, as in there's nothing there. It just took away what blocks were there. So that's a simple example of how World Edit can be used to delete certain blocks in an area. But not only that, World Guard also has many different functions, such as //set stone or grass, workbench maybe. And all of these are just built into World Guard. And there's an undo functionality where you can undo your last action until we get back to the first one. Now, not only can you do that, you can also do something called Naturalize. So if I have a piece of land like this, and I set it to stone, that doesn't look very natural at all. And the way to fix this is the Naturalize command. So you can type //naturalize, and that'll change it back to grass and pretty much the natural chunk configuration. And this can be used in many different places. If you have something that looks completely unnatural to the main world, you can easily change it. So not only do we have Naturalized, but there's also many different ones, and I'll explain the cut, paste, and copy keys right now. So if I make a build, let's say I make it right here, and I make a little, out of blocks, then I can actually cut or copy this and place it somewhere else. So let me finish this. Alright. And what I can do is select my first position, select my second position, and I can get up close to this block and I can type //cut. Now, if you look at that all the blocks have disappeared in between, and they're now on my clipboard, which I can move around and maneuver and paste somewhere else. So if I walk a little bit around or try to find a place I like, say I want to paste it right here. Once I find my area, I can type //paste, not pastry, and my build will pop up again in a different location. Now this also has a copy function. If I select my 1 and 2, go up to it, type copy, //copy. Now my blocks are copied, but they haven't disappeared. Now I can use the paste function just as I had before with the cut and paste function. So if I go here, type paste, you'll see that those blocks have been pasted in a different location. And you can really do this for any build, any size, and really just no matter how big it is, as long as you have the random access memory installed on your system to support that big of a build. So those are some pretty simple commands with world edit. And there's also many different hidden ones too, such as smooth. So say I get a grass block and I have a bunch of random unsmooth land like this. I can actually smooth this land out with the smooth command built into world edit. So if I go over here, make my first selection, go over here and make my second selection, I've created a small rectangle. Although if you think about it, I had only selected right around here down to here. So this block right here actually isn't even going to be smoothed out. And the way we can fix this is doing an expand command, which means it'll expand the region that's selected. So let's do / expand vert. And what this will do is it'll expand the selected region all the way up to the top of the world ceiling and all the way down to the bedrock. Now I can type / smooth, and you'll notice that the blocks have been smoothed out a tiny bit. I can also type this again until I get my desired result, which that looks pretty good as of now. So I can also do a naturalized command if I wanted to make this look more like grass, although I think that's okay for now, it looks fine. And there's so many different commands built in. And the great thing about world edit is that not only do they have, not only does set have item codes such as 1 for stone, but they also have a functionality where you can actually just type in the item name. So if I have stone and I want to change this to grass, I can just type in grass rather than using the item code. I can also do something like / set diamond, and that will set it to a diamond block. And let me just set the time to something. Oh, 1 second. Time set 0. Okay. But that's pretty much how to set blocks in world edit. And how to use the smooth command and expand regions. And those are pretty much some basic functionalities, along with copy, cut, and paste. And I want to do one more quick thing before we go, and that is explain the rotate function. So if I have my 2 selected blocks, and I type copy, now I don't want it to be facing this direction. I want it to be rotated at a different angle. I can type / rotate 90, and that would go 90 degrees. I can do 180. I can do 360. I can do 0, -90, and so on. But if I go here, rotate 90, and then I paste it, you'll notice that it got pasted at a different angle than from where it was copied. So that's another easy way to rotate items on your clipboard with World Edit. And I hope you guys got something out of this tutorial. Look forward to World Guard in the next one, because that is coming right after this. So I will see you in the next one. See ya.